On it back, nation. What is good? Let's talk about some things real quick. I didn't get to do a post-game live yesterday, as some of you know, because I was at a wedding. I watched the second half of the Lakers Sixers game in a bar, and I figured I would just put up a quick video today giving my thoughts on the probably most embarrassing win I've ever seen in my entire life. The most loser win I've ever seen from a basketball team in my entire life. Yes, you heard that right. The most loser victory I've ever seen from a basketball team in my entire life. And there's a theme. There's a main theme, and we're going to get to it. First of all, the Los Angeles Lakers are terrible. Like, what are they at this point, you know? Anthony Davis is playing great. He's been playing great for a while. He had 31 and 12 last night. I can't believe Russel Westbrook is still on this basketball team. He is so bad. That's just ownership refusing to take the hit for the money that they owe him. He had 12 points. He had 30-plus minutes. He was 4 for 14. He's awful. Lebron James is just playing basketball to try to break whatever records are left. I mean, you can just tell he doesn't actually give a shit at all. He starts the game chucking up bad shots. He's legitimately, I 100% believe it. He's just trying to stat pad and break whatever records are left. What is he right behind Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for most points scored in NBA history? And I saw it last year when there was a game that was basically over and he had 38 points and he just did a layup real quick to get 40. Like, LeBron's just stat padding the end of his career. We all know that. The Lakers are awful. Awful. Austin Reeves is a bucket. Now, somebody tell me in the comments, is Austin Reeves actually a bucket, or is Austin Reeves just one of those players that comes off the bench for a basketball team and kills the Philadelphia 76ers? I don't know, because I haven't watched a lot of Lakers games this year. But when I'm watching it, when I'm sitting at a wedding looking at the stats, and I'm seeing Austin Reeves with like 30-plus points, what is actually going on here? You know what I mean? Now, of course, the main theme of the game, or the main topic that people are ranting and raving about, is that the Philadelphia 76ers blew a 9-point lead in 37 seconds. That's actually, it's getting to the point where it's impressive. You know, it's impressive to be able to blow a 9-point lead in 37 seconds. It's impressive. I don't even think teams can do that if they tried to do that. I don't even think teams could do that if they tried to do that. It is impressive to be able to blow a 9-point lead in 37 seconds. And it feels like only the Philadelphia 76ers are capable of such feats, blowing a 9-point lead in 37 seconds. The Philadelphia 76ers were up by 18 points with 9 minutes left to go in this game. And my guy Jimmy was saying, you know, he was bartending. I was sitting at a bar, and he was like, well, at least they won. And I was like, whoa, there is way too much time here to claim a victory for the Philadelphia 76ers. Way too much time. 9 minutes left in the game, up by 18. Just watch this. And I get caught up in this too. Every single time I'm watching a Sixers game, it's like they top themselves every time, you know? I'm watching a game and the lead starts to diminish, and I say to myself, all right, I've seen them blow like leads before. I've seen them blow bad leads before. But they're not actually going to lose this. They're not actually going to lose this lead. They're not actually going to blow this lead, you know? And I don't know how many times in my life watching the Sixers that I've been shocked at their ability to blow leads. Their ability to blow leads is insane. Insane. They're up by 18 points with 9 minutes left. The lead gets cut to like 10, 11. Then they make a shot. Then they push it back to 12 or 13. I'm like, all right, well, they're fine. They're not actually going to. And then they're up by 9 with 37 seconds left. and they blow the lead and go to overtime. That is incredible. You get some James Harden turnovers. You get a DeAnthony Melton turnover. Then you get a Matisse Thybulle horrendous foul on a three-point shooter. I mean, a reach-in around a screen outside the three-point line in a, 2-point game. Then we get lucky that Austin Reeves misses the free throw. Then DeAnthony Melton goes to the line, misses a free throw. We do something else. We turn it over inbounds. Anthony Davis gets a finish at the rim to tie the game and one. He misses a free throw. So the Lakers had 2 free throws to win the game and missed them to send it to overtime. And, the Lakers were horrendous in overtime. We outscored them, 12-0 in overtime, or 12-2. But that was embarrassing. That is just, I just can't wrap my mind around blowing a 9-point lead in 37 seconds. I don't think an NBA team could do that if they tried to do that. It's just the Philadelphia 76ers, and it's the loser energy of this team. And I'm sorry, when a team is out there looking like they don't give a shit, it starts from the top. It starts from the culture. It starts from the energy. It starts from the message that is being delivered in the locker room and at practice. There's my take on the Sixers blowing a 9-point lead in 37 seconds. Now, I'm happy Joel Embiid took it to Anthony Davis and the rest of the Lakers, dropping 31. He had 20 points at the end of the first quarter. I thought he was going to go for 80. Deep down, I wanted Joel to drop 60 points and the Sixers to lose. That would have probably been the nail in the coffin for the Doc Rivers era in Philly. They squeaked out a win, so, he's still off the hook for now. But Joel ends up with 31 and 12. James Harden, even though he had horrendous turnovers at the end of this game, let's not forget he sat out for a month. His second game back after sitting out for a month, he gives you 28 points and 12 assists. So I can't be mad at that at all. He definitely looks slow. He definitely looks like he sat for a month. He looks rusty. But giving you 28 and 12 is great. DeAnthony Melton, Mr. Do Everything, saved this team. Without 33 points from a NBA role player, an NBA bench player, DeAnthony Melton, without 33 points from a bench player, and I know he's been starting because we're still out Tyrese Maxey, but without 33 points from a bench player, we lose this game to the Lakers. And shout out to Mr. Do Everything, DeAnthony Melton. 33 points, career high 8 3-pointers. The kid's big time, man. The kid's big time. And let's not forget that DeAnthony Melton's only 24 years old. So I have a hot take after this game. DeAnthony Melton, at only 24 years old, is now on the do not touch block. When this team inevitably blows it up, when this organization inevitably blows it up, because the process is a complete failure and it's over. I'm sorry, it's over. When this team inevitably blows everything up, the only untouchables are Tyrese Maxey and DeAnthony Melton. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry. The last thing here is, for about the 20th year in a row, the Philadelphia 76ers bench is fucking horrible. 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 Where's the depth that we talked about? Where's the depth that we talked about? Matisse Thybulle, Furkan Korkmaz, and who else? Daniel House. Holy shit. This bench is horrendous. The Sixers bench got outscored 40-17. You're not winning anything, being a bad rebounding team, a bad transition team, and still having one of the worst producing benches in the entire NBA. This team's not winning anything. The process is over. The win last night was embarrassing. It was an embarrassing win. It was a loser energy win. That's it. Y'all have a great day. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. Fire Glenn Rivers. I'm out.